Last time, the zombies threw us in jail and tried to take our equipment, except we had no equipment on Let's Play Earthbound. But how do we get out? There has to be a way. And Leela's making a psychic call out to a friend we've never met by the name of Ace. I really wish I could have used Aravan for this guy, and you'll see why shortly. But he was the only male character that made sense. Well, not made sense, but the only one that would fit within the 5-character limit. I thought there's enough room in the window for 6 characters, so it doesn't really make sense why they did it this way. And of course, he gets this call in the middle of the night. You are our only hope. It's sad when your only hope is one of the most useless characters in the run. Oh, this is something that I really was not looking forward to doing when I decided to make this. Great. There's nothing in that room except a bunch of cookies that you're not supposed to take. Dr. Andonuts. Greater than Einstein, my ass. This key looks more than a little bent. Whatever. Let's give it a try. Of course it doesn't fit. Of course not! The machine that opens doors. And we get the bad key machine. That's one thing Ace is going to be useful for, is repairing broken items into more specialized things. Remember the broken machine that we got from Apple Kid? Well, he can repair that into a counter PSI unit, which is not that useful in general, but it has its uses. Basically, it makes an enemy unable to concentrate. No, I'm not next to it. You actually do have to get these items to progress the game. It won't let you out of the dorm rooms, or rather, out of the boarding house until you get all the items. I'm just going to be selling them. And we have jumped the gates of icy hell. But I have some stuff I need to get rid of first. And I'm doing this on screen to show you that I am not having anything equipped still. See? All my equipment's gone. I do need to buy the pack of bubblegum, though. The Bubble Monkey is a lot like the dog, King, from the beginning of the game, except weaker. And the enemies around here are stronger because the pop gun has much more offense than the cracked bat. So leveling up here to try to, survive and fight enough enemies is hopeless. You would have to be here for hours and hours and hours. So the only way to pass this segment in a streaker game is to run like mad. You want to avoid all enemies. crap, 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 crap. And if you do get into an encounter, you'll want to run. Run, 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 run! 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 Thank you! Jeez Louise! At least the first checkpoint isn't too far off. There should be one at the lake shore right here. Oh, don't lag on me now, you stupid piece of crap. I guess I found the cook of the Tessie Watching Club by complete fluke. Huh. Huh. But yeah, you're supposed to talk to that guy. And then it becomes daylight. And there's a wind blowing. But there's a photo op first. Most of these, there's a way you can get all the party members here. It would just require me going around the tent, and I don't really care to show that off. That's just something minor. You stand at the lakefront and, well, just watch what happens. So the Loch Ness Monster does exist. No, it's just Tessie. It's just some weird dinosaur-like creature that will ferry you across, well, this lake in winters that's far too frigid to swim across, even if our party knew how to swim. Can you pick up the pace a little bit? That'd be nice. No, you can't, can you? Nice dinosaur. Albeit slow. One notable thing about Tessie taking you to the other side of the lake is there is a save point right here. The game actually autosaves here, so you don't have to watch that long sequence again. And this is probably either the hardest or second hardest part of the Jeff Hell run. You need to not encounter this gruff goat. There's no way around it. Unless you want to try running from him, and he can probably kill you in 1 or 2 attacks. I want to try to avoid him. And you can't go in between the cliff wall and that tree. Aha! Now, hopefully I can run away from... All I have to do to pass the Brick Road dungeon is run away from 3 monsters. Well, technically 2. I just gotta run away. Get out of there! Because you're way too weak to even damage these guys. Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! Damn it! Run, 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 run! Ow! Get out of there. Thank you. Now, even if you die, that enemy is permanently gone. So, you can die, come back, and you never have to worry about him again. I want to try to draw this mad duck down here so I don't have to fight him. Come down. If I can draw him far enough away, I should be able to get past him. Like this. Come on. Come here. A little bit farther. I might be able to get past him now, but I doubt it. Move this way. More. More this way. Thank you. Now there's only one more enemy I have to worry about, but there is a photo op right here. And it's just triggered by examining that sign. I believe this is number 6. At least I think it's number 6. Alright. Last enemy. And I'm not doing this sequence again. So, I'm just gonna say, take a big bottle rocket to the face. This is well overkill, but it'll get rid of it. Go away. Level 2! Level 3. Awesome. Even though it's gonna make no difference in my survivability. The reason why I blew that is because there's no more encounters on the way out, and at the end of Brick Road's dungeon is a save point. We never have to do this again. We are halfway through the Jeff Hell run. And, well, Brick Road will fully restore your HP, and there's a save point there, so it's pretty much just a hotel. And there's no enemies that you can encounter around here, so let's go in the Pond Cave. This is actually the 4th Sanctuary dungeon, but we can't fight the boss here until we have, well, Josh in our party. And even if we could, he's far too strong. I think he's got over 1,500 HP. I really need to just go out and respawn. The first cave is the most difficult to get through. What you want to do here is just inch your way forward. Just ever so slowly inch your way forward so you don't get locked into an encounter. If the enemy grouping doesn't like you, or if you don't like the enemy grouping, or rather if there's an enemy, just... Oh, crap. I lost so much ground. Just inch your way forward. If you see an enemy, turn back, scroll it off, and hopefully it won't be there. You have to do this very carefully. The grinding that it would take to be able to fight these guys would be hours and hours and hours and hours. It's just not worth it. Because you're going to be gaining a lot of levels. Nope. Now I gotta run away. And I'm pretty sure this rowdy mouse can one-shot me if I don't run away. Oh, nope. There's still hope. Get out of there! Nope, I'm dead. This happens a lot. But thankfully, I believe the hardest part is over. And since Ace doesn't have any PP, you don't have to worry about talking to Brick Road again because your lead party member will start with full HP and zero PP. This is one of the, I would say, as far as the difficulty spikes go, this is one of the toughest sections of the run.